When was Sir Walter Raleigh executed?
October 29th, 1618.
Kim, what day of the week was that?
It was a Thursday.
December 9th, 1995.
It was a Saturday, and this year it's a Friday.
Yeah.
When's your next Thanksgiving?
God, I love him.
I have so many things in me that you can't even guess them all. You know that?
either heightening or diminishing regional activity in our brains, and our brains obviously have mechanisms to regulate moods, just as we regulate our heart rate or other things. And what we're beginning to do is to be able to use this to understand those regulatory systems and kind of push them one way or another.
Transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS, is a method of stimulating the brain and peripheral nervous system using induced magnetic currents. Curated by Dr. Anthony T. Barker, TMS has been found to potentially enhance mental capabilities, those reminiscent of a savant. Sarah Lusenby tells us more.
It actually gave us a hint that stimulating a particular way might actually improve working memory performance. And so that's the part that we find really exciting.
By mapping the brain, certain parts can be stimulated or deactivated. In this example, deactivating the area of speech renders the volunteer unable to speak.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Enhanced capabilities being a potential after effect, TMS is being researched to redevelop actions lost in trauma. Professor Vince Waltz explains the potential.
When we're trying to do experiments in which we establish how people might recover from stroke or some other kind of brain damage, then we can try and make very good, educated guesses about which processes we want to interfere with to help your weakened but still happening processes take over the function that you couldn't do anymore. The problem with magnetic stimulation is its effects are pretty immediate. You said for a few milliseconds, but then you passed on to the rest of the nursery rhyme. You were fine. With this, we can change the way that the brain is able to be sensitive to tasks for tens of minutes, up to 90 minutes afterwards. And we think that might be much more valuable in a clinical setting.
The controversy with TMS technology, as with many others, is its unnatural basis. The idea of deactivating a certain part of the brain in order for a more desirable area to compensate is artificial. Savants are born with these capabilities, which is what makes them special. It is important to keep therapeutic TMS separate from enhancement. Not a lot is known about Savant syndrome or the effects and risks of TMS. Although developed for trauma recovery and to decrease rapid memory loss, TMS technology could be abused if not treated correctly. Controversy forms over almost all new technologies, and instead of focusing on how to further benefit ourselves, more research is needed for the potential benefits of TMS on those directly affected by Savant syndrome, autism, and other diseases.